Just listen to this man. He got some good news for you. Hey, everybody, gather near. The doctor's in the house, so lend him your ear. The things he can say might even make your day. He might even help your pain go away. The doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. I'm sure he can tell you just what to do. The doctor is in the house. Doctor is in the house.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is in the house. Recording episode number 610. And today we will be talking about healing with light and the forgotten power of photobiomodulation. But before we get there, I do want to welcome everyone with an attitude of gratitude and to let you know that this podcast, Dr. Ron, unfiltered, uncensored, has been selected to be in the top 50 doctor podcast by FeedSpot. They sent us a letter through the email stating that I would like to personally congratulate you as your podcast, Dr. Ron, Unfiltered, Uncensored, has been selected by our panelists as one of the top 50 doctor podcasts on the web. So thank you, FeedSpot, and thank you, listeners. And if you keep leaving those reviews, maybe we can jump up to the top one. But I thank you for that. So today we're going to dive into a topic that conventional medicine has long overlooked, but this topic is backed by decades of science, the power of light to heal our bodies. Not all light is harmful. Some wavelengths can heal. Discover the science behind light's power to harm and heal. So there's light can harm, but it mainly is, we want to talk about its healing ability. So welcome. This is Dr. Ron of Dr. Ron Unfiltered, Uncensored, and we're definitely not unapologetic. We'll dive into this topic in just a second. So just to set the stage here, we are not just talking about avoiding blue light at night, although we'll touch on that. We're talking about photobiomodulation, which is the use of specific wavelengths of red or near-infrared light to reduce inflammation, also to restore cellular energy, and even help with sleep, mood, and longevity. That means anti-aging. So, if you've ever wondered whether the light around you is affecting your health, I hope this episode is for you and it can shine some light on it. So what's the problem we have with light? Well, let's go back to 2018 when Harvard Medical School published a warning, quote, avoid blue light before bed, use dim red lights at night, get bright light during the day, unquote. That was simple but effective advice. But guess what? Barely anyone followed it. Why? Because we live in a world of artificial lighting. Phones, tablets, LEDs, TVs, and many of the so-called experts still dismiss concerns about light as pseudoscience or fringe biohacking. They don't take it serious, like they do not take EMF serious or routers serious. But make no mistake, dear listeners, your body is a light-sensitive system. Your eyes are not just for seeing. They contain light sensors that tell your brain and your cells what time it is, how much energy to produce, and even whether it's time to sleep, heal, or repair. Exposure to blue and green wavelengths at night tricks our brains, makes them think it's daytime. Melatonin drops, mitochondria get confused, you don't sleep well, you don't heal properly, And the end result is, over time, your health suffers. And over the past year, haven't I talked about melatonin? Haven't I talked about being a mitochondriac and how important they are? Haven't I talked about insomnia and how sleep is important for detoxification of our brain? It's all related. So light, it's not just for illumination. Listen, light is for information, and different wavelengths of light send different biological signals. For instance, blue light, green light, tell the brain it's daytime, be alert. And for my listeners that like more detail, that's light in the range of 400 to 550 nanometers. The red light and near infrared light, 600 to 900 nanometers, tell the body it's time to heal, time to repair, time to restore our energy. So when you sit in front of a screen or under LED lights at night, you're telling your body it's high noon. No wonder we have an epidemic of insomnia. How many people are anxious? How many people are always tired and have fatigue? But here's the twist. If the wrong light can damage your body and your biology, the right light can heal it. So there is something called PBM, photobiomodulation, and that's the use of red and near infrared light to stimulate healing. It's not new. It's not woo-woo. NASA studied it in the 90s to heal wounds in astronauts. Thousands of peer-reviewed studies now supports its use. And what is it studied for? Well, there's a short list. Pain and inflammation, brain injury and stroke recovery, thyroid and adrenal support, muscle repair and performance, depression and sleep disorders. And I just recently saw another list. I'll see if I can pull it up here real quickly. I mean, it went on and on for even much more. Let's see, there are a total of 45 diseases that it could help, including colitis and Crohn's disease, bipolar disorders, lichen planus, narcolepsy, alcohol addiction, and the list goes on and on and on. Low-level light therapy. It's used in sports injuries. It's been being used by dentists to increase dentin. Well, so it can be bad, but it could, on the flip side, it can heal. So how does it work? Well, your cells contain mitochondria, the powerhouses of our body. And inside those mitochondria is an enzyme called cytochrome C oxidase. It absorbs red light. It absorbs near infrared light. When that happens, boom, you get an increased production of ATP. That's what causes the energy. That causes you to have energy. Inflammation decreases. Blood flow increases. Oxidative stress goes down. Think of that. Just by using red and near infrared light. And some researchers believe that photobiomodulation helps restore mitochondrial function, especially in chronic fatigue, patients that have fibromyalgia and neurodegeneration. Just think about that. The use of light instead of drugs, instead of a pill for an ill, maybe a light for an ill, with no side effects. Think about it. Let me just go down a little rabbit trail, because I saw, before I started recording the show today, I saw a study in Frontiers in Psychiatry that included over 45,000 university students. It turns out that the type of screen used did not matter. Whether the participants were scrolling social media, watching a show, or checking emails, but the total amount of screen time in bed is what does the most damage. And it can be applied, not just being applied to college kids, because many of us use our phones as flashlights, alarm clocks, news feeds, recipe books. And for some, it becomes second nature for them to keep it by their bedside. But the consequences stack up. And the study goes on to talk about poor sleep, groggy mornings, memory problems, high blood pressure, and even heart disease. And for seniors especially, a consistent high-quality sleep routine is one of the most powerful tools we can have for protecting long-term brain health. So just a summary, here's what the researchers found. Students who used no screen at all in bed had a 24% lower risk of insomnia. The type of screen activity did not matter as much as the total time spent. Those who only use social media fared slightly better than those using other screen types, but their sleep still suffered. So the takeaway was you do not need to swear off all screens, but you do need to set limits, especially before bed. Okay, so that was a pretty good size study. And let's talk about melatonin for a minute. We think of melatonin as a sleep hormone, but that's outdated thinking. Today's research shows that melatonin is a mitochondrial antioxidant. It's a cellular repair signal and is crucial for brain detoxification and repair of DNA. And blue light at night suppresses melatonin in the brain. But guess what? It also suppresses it in your cells, including your heart, your liver, and even your gut. Meanwhile, red light or near-infrared light may help stimulate melatonin production inside your mitochondria. This means red light doesn't just protect your sleep, it may protect your cells from oxidative damage. That's why some physicians are recommending high doses of mitochondria before a CAT scan. And as I told you a few weeks ago, there's a high percentage of cancers caused by too many CAT scans because they cause oxidative damage. And melatonin protects you from oxidative damage. So what are we to do? What's the bottom line here? Well, here's what science and common sense suggest, ladies and gentlemen. 1, red light at night. Use dim red or amber bulbs after sunset. Avoid the overhead LEDs. Number 2, use blue blocking glasses, especially in the evening, and choose ones that block up to 550 nanometers. That's the green-blue area. Number 3, during the day, get 10 to 30 minutes of bright outdoor light first thing in the morning without your glasses. That anchors your circadian rhythm. And 4, if you're going to do photobiomodulation therapy, use a quality red and near-infrared light panel. Look at wavelengths like 660 or 850 nanometers. Start with 5 to 10 minutes a day on bare skin, letting it shine on your back, your chest, or your face. On your devices, use night shift or dark mode on your screens, or try different apps like Iris or F-Flux. Avoid light pollution in your bedroom. Cover your LEDs. Use blackout curtains. Try to sleep as they do in Europe in total darkness. And why aren't we told about this on a regular basis? Especially since it's all backed by science, why are we told it's fringe to talk about this? The sad truth is this: light is invisible medicine. Invisible medicine does not sell pharmaceuticals. No one makes billions of dollars off of red light, but it can empower you as an individual. It does not require a prescription, and it challenges the current model of symptom suppression over root cause healing. Do you understand that? Today's medical model of a pill for an ill only treats the symptom, not the cause of the symptom, not the root cause. But the science is clear. Light is not neutral. It can heal. It can harm. It all depends on the spectrum, the timing, and your awareness. So, I just wanted to introduce the subject today. If you've never thought about how light affects your biology, I hope I gave you some perspective and some actionable steps. Photobiomodulation is not science fiction. It is science fact. And it can be one of the simplest yet most powerful healing tools at your disposal. Photobiomodulation. So, when will you see results from this type of use of light? Usually within a day. If you don't notice any results, well, congratulations, you have healthy mitochondria and low levels of inflammation. But it can still help you. It still can help you have significant increases in productivity the days that you do use it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I think we'll be talking something about ozone, something to remind you about the third leading cause of death, which is doctors. But until next time, please stay informed, stay empowered, and remember, you are light. Use it wisely, not wildly, but use it wisely. Thank you for tuning in to Dr. Ron, Unfiltered, Uncensored. And if you enjoyed this type of broadcasting, please tell your neighbors about it. If you do listen and get a chance to give us a rating, please do that. It's much appreciated. Since we're now number 5 out of 50, I would like to get up a little higher next time they put out these ratings. So thank you. Have a great weekend. And I'm recording this prior to Mother's Day. So to all our mothers, have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Mother's Day. And we'll see you next week.
Hey everybody, Dr. Ron's finished for today. I hope you got some good wisdom for what the man had to say. If it's all about good health, he's the man you got to see. He has a lot more answers for you. So tune in next week when the doctor is in the house. Or when the doctor is in the house. And let the doctor know what's bothering you. When the doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. I'm sure he can tell you just what to do. The doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. Let the doctor know what's bothering you. When the doctor is in the house. So if you have a pain, call the doctor. And if you have a strain, call the doctor. And let the doctor know what's bothering you. Or when the doctor is in the house. The doctor is in the house. See you next week.